December readings. Okay, so let's get right into it. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, there are some slots left for December. Okay, so we do have the Spirit of Wands. So it looks like you're not really putting any more action or really feeling motivated to continue something here, or just really try as hard due to someone's poor judgment. There may be like something here where you're awakening to. Yeah, and I feel like you're more wanting that more positive outcome, more progress within the connection. Because I am seeing, like, due to somebody's, poor judgment, their lack of motivation, this could be you, them, however, but I feel like by you more doing what you want to do, the sun is coming out and more progress is coming your way. Now, when you kind of remove your energy or you took your energy back, yes, for some, there may be, during Mercury retrograde, there may be some communication coming in, or you may be seeing it's like them trying to reach out or get your attention in some way. But I really love that the sun is coming out regardless. That's very positive outcome, and there's a lot of great opportunities and a lot of things shining on this situation or within your life in general, and a lot of progress. So let's get right into it here, Sag. Three of Cups in your energy. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like there's a major withdrawal here. But looks like they see you as the Empress, though. They see you as growth, more of the goddess of the deck. Something's changing in their energy and their behavior, for sure. We do have the High Priestess in the near future, so this is like being still and being silent. And then we have the Hangman. So due to this withdrawal, I really feel like you are more concentrating on your happiness and growth and like surrounding yourself with people you care about and that bring more emotional fulfillment. You may even have a brand new opportunity coming in as you're more like going into like this more soul searching going within, kind of leaving things be in a way. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's get why you're here with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay, the Star. I feel like you're giving up on what this person has said to you, the illusions that they created for you. I feel you're just looking at them as like, they're just, yeah, like this person just makes really bad choices. And I feel like you are no longer wanting to engage in that behavior anymore. That's why the sun is coming in. And you're like breaking away from the illusion. You're no longer having faith that someone here is really going to change or follow through anymore. It's like you're breaking away from this type of mindset or these stories that were created for you in some way. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles on this person's energy with Judgment. All right, now Judgment, I'm going to tell you, Judgment here is actually making a choice, okay? So someone here could have made a choice, are trying to make a choice here, but Judgment can also represent second chances, them having an awakening during this time apart. And we do have this Emperor with the Sun, and it's so crazy because you have the Sun energy. They are feeling a bit unstable here too, but it feels like they are coming in with that Sun and the Emperor energy. It's interesting. We have the Four of Wands and the Death card. There's a lot of resistance to change with this other energy. I feel like this person looks at you as the sun because you have the sun in your energy. Yeah, and I don't feel like it's them. I feel like they just kind of look at you and they have these feelings about you that you have your life together, that you are taking control back, and they kind of like see you happy in some way. We do have the Emperor and the Empress, so you guys can be like a very strong couple, are married, or been married. But I just see with this King of Swords energy, with this Magician and the King of Swords, a lot of trickery and impulsive behavior. The King of Swords can be very inhumane here, can be very cold and standoffish and dismissive, which the withdrawal is causing like a big disconnection. And that's what I feel like is happening with this person. For some reason, for some of you guys, this person feels like they feel like they, regardless of how this person feels, it just feels a bit, to be honest, a little bit delusional. lot of you guys, they probably thought you picked somebody else, and that's why they look at you as happy. Let's get some more Strength card. The Hangman. Somebody's still holding on. They're not letting go. They're very sad. Whoever this is in the near future is super sad, and they're at a crossroads. We have no communication coming in and somebody feeling really unloved. Okay. So the person you're not like in contact with right now, I feel like they feel like you moved on. They feel like you are progressing or maybe communicating with other people, which I do see an opportunity coming in, you going towards a new beginning, not really wanting to take these offers or this person's offer, because I do see you kind of rejecting this person's cup, even though they may feel with that Emperor energy like they're somehow they made this power move. It's still hard for them to really accept something here about you. That they're just like, their actions towards you is it's taking everything in them to be strong about this. Because the King of Swords in the reverse, I'm telling you, is like that narcissistic card. It is. It's a very narcissistic card, but how they're like, their current feelings is the Sun and the Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles. But then in the near future, they're sad. And they're hiding this from you. And you know what? I really don't even think it bothers you anymore, Sagittarius, if this person comes through or not anymore. Because they have made you feel so abandoned and unloved, and like you tried. And with this type of energy, it's very hard to even keep them around. So I feel like a lot of you guys are more in that Three of Swords energy, just kind of forgiving this person, kind of moving on from the past. Yeah, this relationship, something that really, really, like, it's like you had to make an emotional decision, but it was draining the heck out of you. You know, it looks like there's an ending in some sort. I feel like whatever is happening with you, it's more of you just not really believing. If this person wants to reach out or have other energies involved, I don't feel like you want anything to do with it. Because regardless, it's like you're surrendering something, and I don't really feel you making the effort as much as maybe you did before. See, where new opportunities are now arriving for you. You may be getting some communication from a lot of people coming in, but there's a lot of things that are aligning for you and progress. And things may be happening really quickly and changing really quickly. For this person here, I really feel that they're very sad. They feel a lot of regret, whoever this is, with the Five of Cups energy. And where this is going, since there's so much withdrawal and avoidance, it feels like there's still no progress coming from this situation, but you have so much progress going in other situations. And all this is like, this cup is empty. There's like nothing here. Like there's nothing to progress from anymore. So that's why I feel like the Hangman is here. Like there's a pause. There's a newfound wisdom of surrendering something here, of this person, as you more start seeing clearly about the illusions that they fed you. They could have had other energies involved too, or now they're thinking you have other energies involved because they view you as the Empress. It's just kind of weird that they think they have like some type of power, but they really don't, because in the end, they're the one that's very sad and they regret, and they're not able to control what the universe wants. So regardless how they feel, the Wheel of Fortune, I feel, is here to bring change, because the situation is a turning point in this situation. Let's get one more for the Judgment card in this person's energy. Oops, sorry guys. 4 of coins. 5 of coins. Yeah, see, they're feeling left out in the cold. They may be trying to control a situation, I don't know, but the 4 of coins is like, I want to open up, but at the same time, I don't want to get rejected. And it feels like they are feeling really left out in the cold. They may have money issues or may have been struggling with finances here too, but they feel some loss here. Yeah, they feel stuck in their position, especially in finances, so they can't even really give anything to anybody. But they could act like that with that Emperor however they want. But with the Three of, like, when you see the Three of Cups though, like when it's in the reverse, this is basically saying that somebody here is like trying to deal with, like, I don't know if they're overindulging or there's a lot of isolation here. Maybe they spoke too much about you, or they feel like you're the one gossiping, however. But it just feels like this person is very much isolating themselves and maybe doing something because of the Empress. I feel like they feel really in power when they're with you or when they were with you, and now they just feel very lost and regretful. And they're keeping like in the near future, like in their actions, they're trying to be very strong and even maybe even bold to like sticking everything they have to kind of like stay away from you here. If they haven't contacted you, it's literally taking everything they have to stay away. And it's hurting them. You made them feel like very powerful within the connection. And now that you took your energy away, it's like they don't have any power anymore. So, I mean, it doesn't really seem like anybody's making a move here, though. It seems like things are very stagnant and things are very quiet. Just to be honest. Let's get the love oracles here. I feel like I ruined everything. Yeah, I miss you. I will find my way back to you one day. You deserve better than me. I need time. So maybe currently, as for right now, but I feel like the more time they spend away from you, the more you're going to get over it. That's just how I feel. I feel like, okay, well, it's like they're not willing to change, but they like love the way you love here with the Empress. They look at you as the Empress. I know what I want in my future. I'm working the proper plans. I'm working on the proper plans. You are the one and the only one. And I won't stay for very long. So there's some type of like, so when they do come in, or if they did come in or have this pattern of them, it's like they would come in, show you this type of part of their energy, and then somehow there's a withdrawal here, which like, it feels like that push and pull type of feeling that can drive anybody crazy. But then they don't have any, like, will to change. So it's just very odd how they're kind of letting you slip away from your fingers here. And they're very isolated and alone. Let's see what their trigger is. Like, what's their trigger right now? What's Sagittarius person's trigger? Argument. When I feel angry and irritated, I will start an argument, if not soothed. That's that King of Swords energy. Dominant. I felt like I had no sense of control over my choices because you wanted to dominate me. Oh, this has to do with the powers thing. That's interesting. Okay. Well, interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some advice. Actually, let's use these cards. I like these ones. Did I grab any other cards? These are called the 1111 Oracle. So let's see what the advice is here. Yearn for something better. Spirit is saying yearn for something better. Okay, and that card is wish. Yearn for something better, you guys. Interesting, interesting. Ooh, a lot of you guys could be sensitive to physical events. Earth empathy. Okay. Let's get one more. And a situation magically improves. So something here, miracles happen. It's so crazy because when I pulled this card here for advice, it did say miracles. Okay, so you're being healed. Accept the healing. Spirit wants you to accept the healing. And you read the cards when they come out, you read the top part. That's your, like they have all different ones here. But you read the top. It says yearn for something better. Okay. Sensitivity, so you're empathic. You can feel people's energies. You know when energies are shifting. You know when something's up, and a situation magically improves. So there's something here about miracles happen. Like, don't give up because you got miracles twice. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you, and be on the lookout for them. So I'm going to leave this here for you. I really feel like this person has a power problem. Yeah. And I feel like they like to retaliate, or when they, it doesn't mean like you were dominant. It doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. It's just like with this King of Swords, like that narcissist behavior, it's more of a power struggle. So they kind of like undervalued. I felt undervalued and and I treated you the same way to know, so you know how it feels. Like even if you didn't intentionally do something to this person, it feels like they will literally try to retaliate and get you back in some way. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here for you guys. I hope this message did help you and bring some clarity, and I will see you guys for your December readings. This is again your no contact readings, more timeless, or someone that you're interested in to see where they're at. But right now I do not really see too much movement. I do see a lot of regret and silence coming in, and somebody feeling very unloved about the situation. As more time goes on and the withdrawal goes on, it just feels like the more and more that you gain your power and you get your balance back, and you progress, and the sun comes out for you. And this person, the more time that they need away from you, or however, and stay in this King of Swords, or whatever energy they're in this angry energy, the more and more regret they become. Regardless if they have anybody in their life, this is like an energy how they feel towards you. They feel a lot of regret and sadness, but really not